Hey guys, it's Misty Eyez, and I'm here with a moment with Misty. Okay, so the Alan Chuck Drag Stars at Sea has been canceled, and unfortunately the company closed. However, I do have good news for you. I would like to invite you to come on a cruise with me. It's gonna be my wedding cruise. The thing is, I'm from Alaska, my husband's from Chicago, my fiance is from Chicago and West Palm Beach, and we've got friends all over the country. The reality is, there's no central location that everyone can come to, so it has to be a destination wedding. So what's on everybody's bucket list? What's the most exciting wedding destination ever? What if we did an Alaskan cruise? So that all my friends and family can see where I'm actually from, and his friends and family can see where we come. Now, if you've been on a cruise with us before, you know it's very much like church camp. Like, we actually spend the week together, hanging out and like doing stuff. So basically, at the very minimum, I think we have like a big party. Everyone in my group, we sit around and have a big dinner. Some people do their own things during the day, but we all meet at night for dinners and or the shows or whatever. So my fiance and I are inviting you to come to my wedding. We're getting married June 18th on board the Norwegian Jewel. Now the catch is you have to contact my group agent to get put in my group, because my group is going to be getting on the boat before and or during while the other passengers are getting off, because first thing, we're getting married. Then my wedding reception will happen while the other people are getting on the boat, and then we get to hang out, eat, and all that stuff before the boat takes off. If you are in Anchorage, Alaska, and you can't afford to go on the cruise, you can come to the wedding. You just have to get off the boat before it sails, which is why they're doing the wedding early. I've signed up during the Norwegian's Free at Sea promotion. Everyone in my group gets the Free at Sea promotion. And if you're a window or a balcony, you get 2. If you're an inside, you get 1. So you can eat expensive food free, drink drinks for free, free Wi-Fi, or free excursions. If you're in my group, free excursions. And that free means $50 off. So if you take like a $400 helicopter ride to the glaciers, they only do $50 off, but most excursions are under $50, so you get free excursion. If you do want to go, you have to contact Janine. I'll put the thing up here so you can see it. Here's my group number. You must call and book it with her in my group to get this program. And yeah, I would love it if you, as my friend follower, there's never going to be another Alan Chuck Drag Stars at Sea because the company closed. With the Cuba cruise, it went out of business. And unfortunately, there is no more cruises. So, last opportunity to come and cruise with me and my baby. But act fast. Put your deposit down now, because they're only holding rooms for me for 30 days. And the Alaska cruises sell out really quick. If you need to cancel, that's fine, but please put your deposit down ASAP so you can hold your room. If you are sailing with children or 3 or more per cabin, especially call right now because those rooms go first. I think they have 2 bunk beds, 2 beds, and a couch. So I think rooms can sleep up to 5 people, some rooms. Another cool thing about this is not only do you get to fly into Anchorage, where I'm from, you get to sail during summer solstice. Now, have you ever heard about the daylight happening in Alaska? It's true. We'll usually be asleep when the sun sets, but on 22nd, it's up 48 hours, no setting, and we'll be on a cruise. So, if you want to go whale watching at night, you can. This is one of America's best cruises. Come, enjoy my wedding, celebrate my wedding with me and my baby, and sail with us. Here's a little clip I enjoyed from the Roaming Bloomers.
We really enjoyed our beautiful stateroom and couldn't wait to relax on our own private balcony. One of the hallmarks of the Norwegian Cruise Line is their freestyle cruising, which means that there are no set meal times or dress codes to worry about. And with more than 20 different dining options available, you can eat in a different restaurant every night. In addition, there is an optional formal night where you can dress up or come as you are.
I also found this Norwegian Cruise Line video about the Alaska cruise that's short and really exciting. Check it out.
Alaska, the place of giants, where you'll breathe in the air and exhale for miles. In this place, the scale of the world is on full display. 17 of the country's 20 highest mountain peaks. A rainforest the size of Maine. In winter, it freezes all the way to Siberia. But in summer, when the locals shake off their cabin fever and come out to play, it turns lush and green with mossy woods and pounding rapids. Why not join them? Get your camera. With convenient 7-day itineraries, we make travel easy. Arrive a day or two early and start exploring before you even set sail. When you reach Alaska, you'll be stunned by how the scenery changes. Fjords carved by glaciers flow beneath granite cliffs, abruptly rising thousands of feet. Icebergs the size of buildings float by your window. Spend every day finding something different and amazing. Stay on board and soak up views you can only get from the deck of your ship. If the snowy peaks don't give you chills, you just might see some acrobatic whales that will. Or try a great shore excursion. A local bush pilot will fly you over brilliant blue glaciers that splinter into deep crevices and towering spires. Try panning for real gold. Your kids will love it. When you're hungry, there's fresh salmon. Or book a guide and see what you can hook yourself. After you're done exploring, come back to your ship where you'll find your vacation anything but rugged. Our sister ships, Norwegian Jewel and Norwegian Pearl, are the newest ships sailing Alaska and give you plenty of wide-open spaces with lots of choices for viewing the spectacular coast. And freestyle cruising lets you set your own schedule. Eat when you want, play when you want. We have more dining choices than any other cruise line in Alaska and some of the best entertainment at sea. Let the kids try our exclusive Nickelodeon lineup on Norwegian Jewel, while Mom and Dad play dress-up and head for our chic lounges or Second City comedy troupe. When it comes time to turn in, sleep in stylish comfort. From mini suites to connecting staterooms for families, we have accommodations to suit everyone. Let us take you beyond the coast on our cruise tours to discover a completely different world. Glacial lakes and vast shaggy forests inhabited by grizzlies, wolves, and moose. Board an Alaska railroad car that will carry you to Denali National Park, home to North America's highest peak. Our homegrown guides will fill you in on the secrets of the only place in the country ever ruled by a Russian czar. Whether it's glaciers, wildlife, the vast wilderness, or all of the above, we bring you Alaska like a local. And with freestyle cruising, you do it all your way, with more choices and more freedom. See Alaska the Norwegian way. And at the end of your cruise, you may leave Alaska, but Alaska will never leave you.
All right, so I'm pretty sure John and I are going to pick the free excursion package because they have such amazing excursions. And I'm going to narrow down my favorites for you and invite you to do excursions with me if you'd like to. The first stop is Icy Strait Point, Alaska. And I'm pretty sure we will, if I can fit, I'm pretty sure we will do the world's tallest, longest, it's over a mile long, and largest, it's got 6 lanes wide.
First opened in 2007, and we've just cleared 40,000 people. We are the only ZipRider with 6 cables side by side.
It's not only the thrill and the excitement of the speed of the ride, it's the view.
Feels like you're floating. Feels like you're floating on your way down. 3, 2, 1. The biggest reaction is they're surprised that it's not as scary as they thought it was going to be.
I have several people that come to the fish house and they want to go again. It's an experience of a lifetime.
So I watched several videos of the Zipline, and I saw several big, beautiful people on the Zipline. So maybe I'll fit, maybe I won't, I don't know. If I do not fit, I'm pretty sure my husband will really want to do this excursion.
The ATV expedition is 2.5 hours long. It's a bus ride up to the top of the mountain. The ATVs, 2 people sit in there. One drives up, the other one drives back. You get to stop 3 different places. Absolutely beautiful scenery. There's a wonderful alder tunnel that you go through. Wildlife, eagles, deer. They've seen bears before.
The next stop is Juneau, Alaska, the only capital in the United States of America where you cannot drive to it. You must fly or take a boat. The excursion I really want to do here is the Mendenhall Icy Caves. You've seen tons of pictures of them, some of the most beautiful pictures, like mysterious destinations. Guess what? It's in Juneau, Alaska, the Mendenhall Icy Caves. It's actually inside of a glacier, and running water carved out this huge path and or cave.
Because the water's going to carve out the cave. I think I'm alright. First time up here was 2008. And all this that I'm walking on right now was all covered by the glacier.
Global warming totally sucks. And it's true. All the glaciers are melting. So hopefully we can still go see the Mendenhall Caves this year. Next stop is Skagway, an old gold rush city in Alaska. And I honestly, I've seen all the excursions and I can't narrow it. I've narrowed it down to 3 of my favorites. I'm almost kind of leaning towards the Iditarod dogs, but what do you think?
We want to see what's behind the curtain wherever we go in the world. Whether it's London, Paris, Rome, Beijing, or Skagway, you want to know what makes a place tick. I know I do when I go traveling somewhere. That's what I want to give a visitor. This is the oldest city tour in Alaska, but it tells the inside story of the town from the perspective of the people who've lived here. A lot of towns that are like this across Alaska are abandoned piles of fallen down gray lumber. They don't exist anymore. How did Skagway stay? We tell you why and how.
The reason that Skagway exists is because of the gold rush. And if you want to learn about the Klondike Gold Rush, the Klondike Goldfields is the place you should be.
What we've created here at the Dredge is the ultimate family experience. We have actual Iditarod dogs, and we hook the dogs up so people can see what they can do. It's also very hands-on.
And the final stop is Ketchikan, Alaska, the very bottom of Alaska. And I think I probably narrowed it down to the Jeep tour.
I think it's so great to see Alaska by Jeep because it really gets you to places where other vehicles don't really travel much. Pristine and secluded areas that not many people go.
All right, everybody, we're gonna get going. As I pull out,
we have a fleet of Jeep Wranglers. They seat 4 people. They're outfitted to take on all these roads. They can handle pretty much any bump we throw at them out there. We make our way to some old logging roads, very bumpy, rocky. I particularly like it when it's raining out and misting. It makes the puddles nice and big and splashy. Guests love to go down these roads, just have a good time, and they love getting out into the backcountry and just enjoying the rustic Alaska experience. We get out onto a secluded, pristine lake, paddle across, check out the beautiful shoreline, all the trees around. We make our way over to our cook camp area where we have some food ready. And then we have a nice little stroll through some old growth rainforest. As a guide, I do love seeing everyone enjoying their time out here. The look in their eyes and the sense of adventure that they hold is just priceless. It really makes me feel proud that I've helped make someone's vacation that much better.
Finances and Lord willing, that is the ideal plan. You are welcome to do whatever excursion you set your heart on, but I also want to invite you to do something with us. And as I promised, here is a quick review of the specialty dining on the ship.
Cozy and comfortable, La Cucina is the ship's Italian restaurant. The menu here is classic, with starters like caprese salad, bruschetta, and calamari, as well as some creative salads. Entrees like chicken parmigiana, lasagna, and rigatoni with meatballs will ensure you don't leave here hungry. If you still have room, there are a great selection of desserts as well. Now on to Cagney's, the popular steakhouse. Here's a peek at several of the delicious starters. Side dishes are served separately, so you can share if you'd like. If you're a steak lover, don't miss the filet mignon, which can be served with the sauce or butter of your choice. Desserts include creme brulee, crumble, cheesecake, a tangy citrus salad, an ice cream sandwich, and maybe even birthday cake. Le Bistro is the ship's swanky French establishment, where you'll enjoy French classics in an upscale ambiance. We'll let the food speak for itself here. Mais oui. There's a nice romantic feel here, and we think Le Bistro would be a great choice for couples. Oh, and don't miss the creme brulee and chocolate fondue for 2. Moderno, the Brazilian churrascaria, is one of our favorites. After starting with a beautifully prepared salad bar, you'll be treated to all-you-can-eat grilled meat. But first, Brazilian sides are served family style. Now, let's talk about that meat. The staff will come by with grilled and seasoned selections that range from sausage to poultry and, of course, beef. Desserts here are simple, making it easy to try one of each. O'Shea's is the ship's 24-hour complimentary Irish pub. You'll find Irish and American classics here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as a full bar. We spent a lot of time here. It turned out to be our go-to place. While the menu is somewhat limited, the food and service were reliably good. It's a comfortable place, and we felt right at home whether we dressed for an evening out or an afternoon by the pool. Ready for some fun? Check out the teppanyaki restaurant. You'll start with edamame, seaweed salad, and miso soup. I tried the wasabi cocktail too. Now that the grill is heated up, it's time for classic teppanyaki veggies and fried rice. Next, it's chicken, steak, and seafood in just about any combination imaginable. And fruit sashimi for dessert. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.
Anyways, that's it. Just wanted to invite you to my wedding on the last cruise that I know for sure that I'm going to be doing. It's not a direct tours at sea cruise, but you can still be in my group and we can still hang out. Loving you, Susie.